the next mission. War Games. Hail. Grimo, Starfleet Command wants an observer to evaluate your crew. You've done great things for us, and we have no doubts as to your abilities, but we have missions ahead of us that require a ship and crew operating at peak performance, and Command wants to make sure that you're the right person with the right ship. First, meet up with Captain Gora in the operations room. He will accompany you to a War Games exercise in the Draylon system and evaluate your progress as commander of the USS Grotius. Captain, when you are ordered to proceed to the Draylon system for a combat training exercise, then, okay, your opponent in the War Games will be the USS Athens. Excuse me. Need more Pepsi for the voice subsystems. Or water. Let's do some water too. Okay. Your opponent in the War Games will be the USS Athens, commanded by Captain Tevala. She's a formidable opponent, and the Athens has been upgraded with state-of-the-art technology. I'm eager to see how she performs in combat. Ah, I see. So this is one of those episodes where the old crew with the old ship goes up against the new crew with the new ship, and the old crew has to prove how experience always makes the difference and not the gadgets. Yeah. Your ship's computer will be modified so that you register hits and take damage, but neither of your ships will be harmed. Don't hold back, Captain. We want to see what you're capable of. Someone is gonna get wrecked. That's what's gonna happen. Armor, who cares? Okay. War Games, make primary. Captain Gora in the operations room of Deep Space Nine. Back we go then. I actually never watched Voyager that far along to see the Undine in Voyager. I watched it about as far as it took for the Doctor to get a mobile holographic emitter and use it for like a few episodes, and that was cool. But I never actually finished TNG, Voyager, or Deep Space Nine. I watched a few episodes of Deep Space Nine, very, very sparsely, like a few snippets here and there. I remember some of the characters. I watched a fair bit of The Next Generation, but I think only the first few series were being shown in Romania, so that's all that I watched. And then I watched a lot of Voyager on German television, actually. Pro7 and RTL. I think those were the ones that showed Voyager, and I didn't understand one damn thing that they were saying, but approached Deep Space Nine with overshot. Okay, but I did pick up a little bit of German watching Voyager. Okay, so operations room. Almost overshot Deep Space Nine. Dock. Very good. Why didn't you like DS9, Coercion Punks? Thinking of DS9, I haven't watched that much myself, again. But the idea of the show reminds me a lot of Babylon 5, which I liked. I don't know if it was better, worse, or even comparable, though. In the operations room. Dip-de-doo. Gora. Who's Gora? Captain Gora. Hello. Andonian, eh? Hello there, Grimo. You look like a grizzled old war veteran. Pretty good for a spectator to war games. Continue. Hello, Captain. Admiral Quinn has told me a great deal about you and the Grotius. It is my task to observe you during these war games. I hope you do well, Captain. Is there anything you would like to ask me? Tell me about the war games. You will be skirmishing with the USS Athens. First, there will be a space component. Oh, we have ground too. Oh. The computer systems on both ships will be adjusted so that you may fire weapons normally, but no harm will come to either vessel. The computer will register hits, however, and may shut down affected systems for a period of time to simulate battle damage. If you do well in the space battle, we will move on to a boarding action. You and a small team will board to the Athens and attempt to capture a predetermined location. This won't be easy, Captain. Captain Tevala is a formidable opponent, and she and her crew have extensive combat experience. Okay, so it's not actually the old crew versus the new crew. It's the old crew in the old ship versus the old crew in the new ship, and we're probably set up to get our asses handed to us. Okay, Coercion Punks, bye-bye. See you. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you will watch the stream again. I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week at least. Same hour. 12 noon GMT onwards. Thanks for stopping by. And he said earlier, I think just because it was a station rather than a ship, regarding why he didn't like DS9, I guess. Interesting. It seems like a lot of people have different opinions regarding the different Star Trek series. Some people think Voyager was the best one. I personally think that The Next Generation was the best one. Some people really swear by the old series. I guess maybe it's highly dependent on which one was your first Star Trek series. If you do a blah 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 combat experience. Tell me about Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is one of Starfleet's most important outposts. Its position near the wormhole to the Gamma Quadrant makes it one of the first lines of defense against renewed aggression by the Dominion. During the Dominion War, the retaking of DS9 was one of the turning points of the war. Captain Sisko and his crew were essential to our victory. In addition, since Bajor is one of the newest members of the Federation, Starfleet is doing all it can to help the Bajorans fully integrate into life as Federation citizens. Make yourself comfortable on DS9, Captain. Expect you will be spending a lot of time there. But as a side note, Ezri Dax, rawr. What is the current situation with the Kardashians? The Kardashians. They lost so much during the Dominion War. The orbital bombardment on Kardashian Prime left much of the planet in ruins. Millions were killed. After it was over, the Federation pledged to help the Kardashians rebuild. We couldn't give them everything we'd hoped. The disputes with the Klingons and the destruction of the Romulus system drained much of our resources, but we did what we could to set them back on the road to prosperity. The Kardashian people have turned misfortune into opportunity. They've held free elections and chosen democracy over oppression. They've rebuilt their industries, and with the help of the Ferengi, they're selling starships and technology throughout the quadrant. Someday they might even be ready to apply for Federation membership. Not everyone is happy about that, however. There is a group of Kardashians calling themselves the True Way that want a return to the old ways. They want the Obsidian Order taking people away from interrogations. They want fear and conquest. Most of all, they want to rule the Kardashian people with an iron fist. The True Way has a lot of former military officers in it, and they've even managed to get a hold of military-grade ships and weapons. They're causing a lot of trouble for us in the area, and I think it's time Starfleet cracks down. What are your orders? I'll join you for the trip to the Draylon system, and I'll stay aboard the USS Grotius and observe during the war games. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action, Captain. I've heard nothing but good things about you and your crew. Definitely did not hear anything about you exploding holodeck 3 during your stay at the academy. Don't worry about it. Everyone knows. We're all pretending not to know. Oh my god. Again with the overpriced warping. Let's see. Maybe I should be a little bit more careful when saying goodbye to people on stream, because had a huge viewer drop right then. Some people might be misinterpreting it as me saying goodbye for the stream. Let's go to the Draylon system, or maybe they're just picking that time to leave. I would really like to be able to level to 40 today, but it's looking like it's getting late, and the EXP from these quests is getting lower and lower. First 3.8k, now 2.3k. Blech. Maybe we can queue up some more duty officer missions. Nope, nope, too risky. Security treaty? Nope, too risky. Ooh, scans are usually safe. Oddly enough, these scans can be executed by uncommon duty officers, which would not be at risk to die if in case of a disaster. But I don't have any matching duty officers for the actual risky missions. Ugh. Okay. Gain 14,315 more skill points in order to level up to level 40. Okay, Draylon system. During the Dominion War, Dominion forces began dumping scrapped vessels and other space debris into the Draylon system. The field of refuse grew throughout the war until the Dominion abandoned it after the signing of the Treaty of Bajor. Cardassian ships have plundered the field for recyclable material, but the rest remains until Starfleet has the resources to mount a major cleanup operation. Until then, Starfleet Command has found a use for the area as a site for training exercises that are too dangerous to be held near populated worlds. Enter Draylon system. Could also get a Ferengi and give him a salvaging contract, and he'll just take care of everything. And make a profit too. Captain, Starfleet Command has ordered us to take part in a battle readiness exercise. The computer will record any hits as damage and deactivate defective systems, blah blah blah. We already know this. Our target today is the USS Athens, commanded by Captain Tevala. Yes, we know this. So Starfleet is sending the USS Carlisle to support us during the battle. Oh, so it's a 2-on-1. Oh my. I don't actually need to. I don't need the help. Let us do the Grimo maneuver. And fuck. You're never going to resist the Grimo maneuver. You and your silly tractor beam. What do you think this is? The Picard maneuver? This is the Grimo maneuver. Wrong answer entirely. It don't work. Actually, it worked very well. Uh-oh. Someone is cloaking. Oh, Captain, the Carlisle has been destroyed. I'm hailing the Athens on all channels, but it's not responding. Recommend we release the computer lock on our weapons and attempt to disable the Athens. If we don't, we may suffer the same fate as the Carlisle. Shit! I didn't even see the Carlisle blowing up. What the fuck is going on here? This shouldn't take long though. The Athens has been disabled and there is no response to our hails. Recommend we send an away team on board to investigate. Is this another test or is this the real thing? Beam aboard. Oh my god. Whoa. Serious combat damage. Captain, scans determined the safest place to beam it in was cargo hold 4, but we need to make our way to the bridge. Sir, according to the Starfleet records, the Athens wasn't carrying cargo. This hold should be empty. We should see what they're... Wait, what? We should see what they're carrying. It might help us understand what happened. Inspect the cargo. Okay. So it's definitely... I think it's definitely the Iconians. Maybe. Okay, maybe. The last scenario was a holodeck projection by Drake, so that wasn't actually an Iconian thing. So, Lieutenant to something, tactical officer, and an engineer. Okay. Good a place to start as any, with a nice orbital bombardment. On the other hand, Captain, the crew of this ship is still fighting us. Maybe you should shut up for... Oh my god. The crew of this ship are not humanoid in origin. They're Undine. If the entire crew has been replaced, we could be in a very dangerous situation, but if they're in human form, they will be as vulnerable to our weapons as any human would be. Okay, so actual Undine infestation. Interesting. These are stockpiles of isomorphic injectors. Captain, this is the drug that the Undine used to maintain a humanoid form. Examine cargo. Oh, this is just goodies to help me along. Let's see, what can we explore here? This way is nothing. This way is... How about we open up with some grenading? Okay, anything to find out in this particular area? Scans, examine cargo. No comment on this cargo? Apparently not. Oh, hello. Have an orbital strike? Maybe. This is a surprise. I hope the keyboard sounds aren't too loud. But I do like to leave the clicking and the keyboard sounds in. It's just too eerie when I listen to something like a recording or a stream and can't hear the controller. But that's just me, maybe. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna back out for now. Need the explosives to work a little bit. Come on, arm yourselves. Oh, that's my phaser beam turret. Okay. I thought it was an enemy turret. Let's examine the cargo here. Nothing to say about this cargo either, apparently. Okay, I need to set up a bait maneuver here. There's too many of them behind the door. I don't feel comfortable just heading in there blindly. Okay. Gonna wait to have the mine cycle again, and then we're heading in. Okay, drop some more mines. And heading in. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Someone revived that one. That's why he or she got up like that and was immune to things. Oh, there we go. Some more of them reviving. The medic is at fault, of course. And now we need to draw in the second group. Quantum mortars, everything is still set up. I'll put the bomb on this side, so it's not obvious and it won't get fired at. Let's draw these guys in as well. No, I can do a nice orbital strike. No, no, still didn't. No, it keeps not wanting to. There, too late. I don't know. It was activatable, and then I kept clicking it and pressing the shortcut with the target selected. It didn't want to work. Weird. Probably a lag-related issue. Maybe my target was dead by the time I thought I could engage on an orbital strike on it. Need to scan another cargo. Okay, there we go. There are enough isomorphic injectors in this cargo bay to supply hundreds of Undine. This entire ship could be overrun. Captain, we should get to the bridge. We need to get control of the ship. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? Bad breach there. Examine wreckage. I need turbo lift. There's too much damage to the Athens to use the turbo lift, sir. However, there is a Jeffries tube nearby. We should take it up as far as we can and then look for another way to access the bridge. Continue. Where is the Jeffries tube? Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can actually hop onto the ladder. Yep, nice. This deck has mostly recreational areas, the holodecks and the mess hall, but we should be able to find a way to access the bridge. Captain, someone has activated the emergency beacon, the emergency bacon, on their comm badge. I can isolate the signal. It's coming from near the mess hall. This might actually be emergency bacon. Hopefully. I'm hoping for emergency bacon with ketchup. Okay, so we're gonna start by placing you on passive, then orbital strike, then active, and all sorts of nice explosions will be happening. Wide beam. Could have been better. It could have been worse too. Ooh. We have some sort of a survivor, or at least someone claiming to be a survivor. Talk to Ensign Longworth. Don't hurt me! Wait, you're not with them, are you? I don't know what they are, but they aren't like us. I'm supposed to be on shore leave on Deep Space Nine, but I came back to the ship last night to get some things. I was in my quarters and I remember hitting my head on something, and when I woke up, we were under attack and the shields were failing. I peeked out to see what was going on, and I saw... It was horrible. Look, you probably want to get to the bridge, right? Those creatures are guarding all of the direct paths. If you take the lifts or any of the main corridors, they'll catch you. But I can show you a way to get there if you'll take me with you. Somehow, I think this guy is an infiltrator. Might not be, but I think he is an infiltrator. Just saying. Okay, so let's set up a couple of mortars. And explosions. Nice. How am I doing with storage space? No problems yet. Okay. Pew pew. Theoretically, this does more than the classical hand phaser, but I'm having my doubts. Okay, let's do passive. Oh, fuck. Never works out the way you want it to work out, does it? At least the orbital strike was pretty good this time. I think it's the... My head's so woozy. I don't know, like I put them on passive and they still engage. Strange. Very strange. Hello, have some bombs. There we go. Field rations. Should be it for this area. And where the fuck is the guy I'm escorting? Quite slow, aren't you? Oh, he's also almost dead. Let's try and heal him up a little bit. Oh, I almost forgot. I need my things. That's the whole reason I was on the ship when all of this happened. I won't be a minute if you'll protect me while I go get my stuff, right? I'll be right back. Oh my god. And explosions. Very nice. Let's drop another one in case they come through here again. Drop some transphasic candy. Transphasic candy. Ooh, the mortars are doing a good job over there. And grenades. Okay. Aww. And orbital strike. Nice. Got it. Man, if I had lost my Captain Proton Hall novels, I'd be miserable. Okay, are you ready to go to the bridge? You can get other Hall novels from somewhere else, you know. They're not one of a kind. It's not that big of a deal. Just saying, but okay, sure. Oh, hello. Drop the mines and roll out. Okay, where are we going? Captain, you can access the bridge through here. This way should be clear. I think I should beam aboard your ship now, just to be safe. Good luck. Okay. The ensign is transporting to our ship now, sir. If we're lucky, this Jeffrey's tube will get us to the bridge. Hopefully he's not an infiltrator that just transported to our ship without being questioned in any way. Use Jeffrey's tubes. Okay. The bridge is just up ahead. Ensign Longworth was right after all. We've bypassed a lot of their security. I recommend that we look for Captain Tevala, sir. Okay, let's see. So maybe we should take care of these guys so they don't sneak up behind us. That sounds like a good plan to me. Go. Give me the items. Thank you. Running a little bit short on space. Do I want to bait these guys out? Can I even bait these guys out? Are they targetable? Doesn't look like it, actually. So I'm gonna have to head in here and see what happens. Oh, no, they're targetable. Security to the bridge. Okay. So we probably would have been attacked by an ambush from behind. Let's see. I'm gonna leave my people here. Maybe I should just a little bit closer to the wall so they don't get shot at from just around the corner. Drop some stuff. Okay, don't want my healer to be the one that is most on the edge, so I'll put her maybe behind Coles. Drop another set of mines and then we're gonna go. Explosions! And the mortars shoot through walls, of course. I think everyone's dead. Yeah, completely owned. Completely owned. Let's see what's going on here. Uh-oh. So you escaped my master plan, eh? Ah, and foiled my beam as well. Shit. I need help. I need help. The mortars are still able to fire at that distance through walls. Cool. Okay. Uh-oh. I like the wide beam setting on this plasma disruptor. Is it what kind of damage does it do? Disruptor damage, so it's just a hand disruptor, okay. Defeat Captain Tevala. Uh-oh. So be it. The strong survive and you are weak. Continue. Uh-oh. Drop all the mines, all the cover shields, all the thingies, all the drones, all the things, all everywhere. Bombs. We want bombs, we want transphasic bombs, we want turrets, we want quantum thingies. All the thingies. Deploy all the thingies immediately. All the thingies immediately. Okay, we have some backup. We have some backup. Very good. And we are getting some nice hits from the mortars. Cool. Anyone down? No, doesn't look like it. It's a good thing help showed up when it did. This could have been ugly. Captain, there is an emergency hail from our ship. An Undine ship has appeared and it's attacking. We need to return to our ship immediately. Okay. Return to our ship. Where are you going? Weird. Okay. Uh-oh. Captain, we've got more trouble. It's a good thing the Zodiac showed up, or we'd be vapor by now. I'm keeping the Undine ship occupied, but we need to lend a hand. Starfleet says reinforcements are on the way. Interesting. Okay. Battle. Bio-Dreadnought. Okay. We are going to do the Grimo maneuver. In slow motion, though. Slow. There you go, warp core plasma. And fire all weapons. Let's see if we can get an arc on them and then engage the other thingies. Too bad Tychon's Rift is on cooldown. Would have been glorious. Is the other Undine ship taken care of? Looks like. Oh crap, I need another shield facing. Ew, another one of those bioships, eh? Disco time. To get back in range. There we go. Strong ships. Takes a lot to take them down. Greek theater, eh? That's the accolade for this mission. The Undine ship has returned to fluidic space, and it looks like all of the Undine and the Athens transported off the ship. We were able to capture a large supply of their isomorphic injectors, however. Maybe our scientists can put them to good use and find a way to modify our scanners or even create a weapon we can use against the Undine. I think it actually will happen. Okay, spoilers, it will happen. Continue. The Starfleet Corps of Engineers is sending a team to tow the Athens back to a starbase for inspection. Oh, and Captain Gora says we passed our combat inspection with flying colors. Okay. Nothing really left here. Depart system. Sweet. Okay. War games. Well done, Captain. Starfleet wasn't expecting that kind of opposition when they engaged that combat training exercise, but you handled it with your usual skill. We are on the hunt for the Undine that was posing as Captain Tivala, and we're looking into what happened to the rest of the Athens crew. Unfortunately, at this time we have more questions than answers. Very little EXP. I got maybe 1000 from doing the ground combat, general combat on that mission. Maybe. So not looking very well for hitting Rear Admiral today. Which one of these do I really want to get? health regeneration. HP and HPP are some of my one of my favorite combos. I could give this to my tanking guy, and he would do a much better job tanking. Okay, let's see what the next one is, just to see how much EXP we'll get. Only 2,325. Might be able to hit 39 today. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think in chat? Should I keep going or just play some more tomorrow? Doesn't look like we're gonna be hitting 40 today, though. Sad to say. Need almost 14k more.